Hello there, welcome to my channel for today. My name is Alex Ihanacho. We're talking about how your first investment will affect your investment success over the years. Now, the results of your first investment will go ahead to impact your subsequent results. And if you don't understand this and really prepare yourself, you're most likely going to be caught up in a web that will not really give you the maximum results that you desire to have. So what are the various experiences that you can have when you're making an investment? So the first thing is that you can make an investment that goes bad, you can make an investment that wins, and you can make an investment that does nothing for you. So I remember the first investment I made was in 2007. I bought my first unit of shares. I bought a couple of thousand units of shares of a company that was doing IPO at that time. Now, one of the things that investment has done consistently over the years is that the investment did not really do anything for me. The investment was dormant, it was passive. The growth of the investment was not significant in any way. And that is because I bought the shares out of ignorance. I did not know anything about investment. There was no one guiding me. There was nothing. All I knew is that I read in the books that shares was a good way to start the journey. I didn't know anything about shares. I didn't know the type of shares to buy. I didn't know the things to look out for. I didn't just do any of these things, or I didn't know any of this. And all I did was just, I had the money and I bought the shares. So over the years, I have learned and I have really experienced different other investments. And in the process, one of the things I realized that because of the fact that investment did not do much for me, over time, until I caught myself and until I got the knowledge of what I'm sharing with you in this video, I was a passive person when it came to investments. I just was quiet. I wasn't aggressive in any way. I wasn't fearful either, because it's not like I lost money. I didn't lose money, right? I was making money, but the money was highly insignificant and non-impactful. So I was dormant and docile. So the first thing that can happen to you is if your first investment was a passive investment, or it delivered a passive results to you, your investment disposition going into the future is likely going to be passive. So if you look at your life now and you did your first investment a couple of years back, but your life, when it comes to investing, your life is very quiet, very passive, you're not really interested or curious about new stuff and how to really grow your money, it could be that first investment delivered a passive results to you. That is what is impacting and affecting your subsequent behavior. The second thing that can happen is that the investment could be a failure. It could be that probably you put your money in it, your first money, you saved it over a couple of years, you put it in this project and the project went bad. So what is likely to happen to you is that you begin to believe that the investment is not supposed to be trusted. And when you believe that investments are not supposed to be trusted, you will begin to shortchange yourself in so many ways. You will begin to pull back. When opportunities come to you, the first thing that will come to your head is that this is yet another scam. This is yet another way to lose money. I remember the first time I lost my first investment. That will be the thing that will program you and inform and judge your subsequent behaviors. And this is bad, right? This is bad because you will go through life just watching things happen instead of participating, instead of being in the game. So what you need to do is to realize that the fact that an investment failed does not mean that the next one will fail. And the fact that an investment failed does not mean that you are a failure. It simply means that the transaction did not go through. And that is life. In life, you win some, you lose some. So the first one happened to be one of those ones you lost. And if you have learned your lessons and picked them together and have come to a place where those lessons can now serve as a guide for you, then you did not actually lose, you only got tutored. Right? When you have that kind of mindset, it becomes helpful in guiding you to go back to the market, look for new opportunities, learn about new assets, learn about new opportunities, and take some more risk. The third thing that can happen to you based on your investment results is that you have a win, right? And that is good. One of the things that would happen to you when your first investment wins is that you will believe somehow that all your investments will win. And you will also be aggressive, and sometimes ignorantly aggressive, in going after opportunities. And what happens is you will begin to lose without knowing that you're losing. You will just believe that, man, it's going to work out. It will always work out. It has always worked out. This is unintelligent optimism, because you will not be able to really put yourself together to do your analysis properly, to know exactly what is going on, and to know where you should pause and where you should push some more. So none of this outcome is entirely wrong in itself. The only thing that is wrong is your inability to stop, be quiet, and observe so that you can be able to put your lessons together. If you won, you should know that winning the first time does not mean you're not going to encounter losses. But what happens basically is, why did you win? What were the things you did right? And how can you repeat those same things in subsequent ones? And when you fail, you will realize that, okay, failure is just normal. In some you win, in some you lose, and you move forward. And if for any reason you get caught up in an investment that is not moving, an investment that is not impactful, an investment that is not delivering any results, what you do is to understand that this is just the nature of this one. So what lessons can you pick? What are the advantages you can see here? And what are the disadvantages you can see? And how can those guide you in the future so that you can make a better and more informed decision? It is not the result itself that is bad or good. It is how you interpret and use the result that determines what will be your long-term trajectory of success or failure in the game of investing. So guys, that's the size of today's episode. I hope you learned something. Please share this video with those you care about. Subscribe to the channel so that we can grow the channel and also have more people learning these things with us. Till I come your way next time, keep having yourself some money sense. Cheers.